When you think of Bend, many people think growth, but there's plenty of work being done to redevelop the more established areas of the city. One project is the Murphy Crossing Urban Renewal District at the south end of the Parkway.
The Murphy Crossing project started about 4 years ago when the neighborhood and ODOT and the property owners came together to do a specific refinement plan for an area of about 80 acres on the southwest corner of Pine Brook and the Parkway. And it's a plan to put in transportation improvements and a mixed-use development on this site.
Well, the Murphy Road crossing is literally an extension of Murphy Road. It exists between 3rd and all the way over the east side of town today, and it will ultimately extend across the Parkway and over to Brookswood.
One of the main purposes is to bring transportation improvements into this area, including both local street improvements and state highway improvements.
And so Murphy Road will become a critical part of east-west connections that's parallel and south of Reed Market Road. So give people an alternative, relieve traffic congestion, and have enormous benefits for our whole grid of transportation in the south part of town.
Last month, City Council adopted a Murphy Crossing Urban Renewal area. This district encompasses the south end of 3rd Street and this Murphy Crossing area on the west side of Pine Brook and the Parkway. What Urban Renewal does is it takes, as growth occurs in this area, it takes the taxes from the increased value of growth in the area and applies it to build infrastructure and public services for this area.
The project fits actually within the refinement plan that we did with the public, with the city, for the area around the south end of the Parkway.
Murphy Crossing will unlock the development potential of a prime area of Bend that currently has virtually no access and no public utility improvements.
It involves economic development. New commercial and residential district will be built out over the next 20 years.
What we envision for this property at the corner of Pine Brook and the Parkway is an 80-acre mixed-use development. We've been talking with Winco, who's a grocery store who owns a substantial piece of this, and other private property owners to be mixed use. It would have a neighborhood park, it would have other commercial, and it would have housing in this area.
The Murphy Road will actually be realigned further to the south on 3rd Street, and then we'll carry across just north of where the current Les Schwab dealership is, and then across the Parkway by a bridge, by a large structure that will fit into the architecture of the Parkway.
Murphy Road currently runs between 3rd Street and Broster House. This plan will enable us to connect the 3rd Street section of Murphy Road out to Brookswood and open a new east-west connection. Ultimately, we also would like to extend Murphy Road east over the railroad tracks to 15th Street and ultimately out to 27th Street to create a new east-west arterial for the city.